that Joseph was trying to sleep with her. Can you believe it? And Potiphar, chose to listen to his wife, even though he saw that the Lord was with Joseph. You see that? So Potiphar had Joseph thrown in prison. But the Lord was with Joseph. See that? Repeated. So even no matter where it is, Joseph went. When his brothers sold him, the Lord was with him. When Potiphar's wife told lie at him and Potiphar threw him in prison, the Lord is still with him. God's faithful love was evident. The prison warden granted Joseph favor. Even in the prison, he's getting favor. The prison warden granted Joseph favor by putting Joseph in charge of everything that happened in the prison. Can you believe it? So it doesn't matter where this young man is, he's given some form of responsibility. The Lord is still with him. He's still doing good no matter where he goes. God had also given Joseph the ability to interpret dreams. So here we go. So you see several different things happening here. One day, the Pharaoh of the land had an upsetting dream. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, I had a dream last night, and no one here can tell me what it means. But I have heard that when you hear about a dream, you can interpret it. It is beyond my power to do this, Joseph replied, but God can tell you what it means and set you at ease. I love that. He did not big up himself, saying, yeah, man, I can interpret dreams. I saw it go for true. Instead, he told Pharaoh who it is that has the power to do so. God. Big up God, yes. With God's help, Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream about a coming famine. Joseph made some wise suggestions on how Pharaoh could prepare for the famine so his people would not die. Joseph's suggestions were well received by Pharaoh and his officials. So Pharaoh asked his officials, can we find anyone else like this man, so obviously filled with the Spirit of God? I like that. Can we find anyone else like this man, so obviously filled with the Spirit of God? Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, since God has revealed the meaning of the dreams to you, clearly no one else is as intelligent or wise as you are. You will be in charge of my court. And all people will take orders from you. Only I, sitting on my throne, will have a rank higher than you. Wow. For this story, you can check Genesis 37, verses 2 to 4, Genesis 39, verses 2 to 5, Genesis 6, Genesis 39, verses 6 to 8 and 12, and Genesis 21 and 22, 39, 21, 30, 22, 41, chapter 41, verses 15, 16, 37, and 40. All right, I know that's a little bit, yeah, but different sections were taken out for that story. But let's go deeper. Reflection question. 1. How does it feel when you do the right thing, but you get punished or are not recognized for it? Be honest. How does it feel when you do the right thing? It's the right thing you're doing, but you get punished just for doing the right thing, or you're not recognized for it? How does that feel? Number 2. How does God help us act with integrity? How does God help us act with integrity? Number 3. People are at a different level of influence with every individual in their lives. Joseph was on different levels with people throughout his life. Look at the different levels of leadership. Very good. What level did Joseph achieve with his brothers? What level did he achieve with Potiphar? And what level did he achieve with the warden? And what level did he achieve with Pharaoh? So, Go back on the story, read Genesis chapter 37, and you can also read all the way up to Genesis chapter 41. And you're going to look on the different levels of leadership that Joseph had. Now, number 4, still talking about going deeper, looking on the reflection question. When you act with integrity, how does it help the people around you? When you act with integrity, how does it help the people around you? And number 5, how does God honor those who choose to do right even when no one else knows about it? How does God honor those who choose to do right even when no one else knows about it? Wow, wow, wow. Now let us commit to practicing your leadership. The one thing you need to stop doing today to become a person of integrity is what? Let me repeat that. What is one thing you need to stop doing today to become a person of integrity? And 2, what is one thing you need to start doing every day to become a person of integrity? So what is one thing you need to stop doing today to become a person of integrity? And what is one thing you need to start doing every day to become a person of integrity? Now we're at the affirmation. Repeat after me. I am a good leader. I am a good leader when I choose to do right even when faced with temptation. When I choose to do right even when faced with temptation. Let's do it all together. I am a good leader when I choose to do right even when faced with temptation. Beautiful. Now, before we go, I just want to encourage you to look for examples of people showing integrity this week. So as we begin this week, as you go throughout each day, look for examples of people showing integrity. Then you're going to write them on a piece of paper and be prepared to share with me next time, right? So write it down on a piece of paper and just be prepared to share it with me. Whenever you see me or message me, feel free to do so. Finally, the memory verse read integrity. People with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. Proverbs 10 verse 9. So Proverbs 10 verse 9 is the memory verse for this week for integrity. People with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that somewhere along the line you were encouraged and even challenged. I look forward to share with you again next week, God's willing. Please like, subscribe, and share. Lead today. God bless you.